Honey, there's just no point in talking to him. This time it's for real.
How do you know it's for real? Peter's quit 100 times. He's come out here with his suitcases
I know, and they've never even been packed, but this time he's in there packing.
Uncle Bentley, I know you can talk him out of it.
Okay, honey, I'll give it another try.
Come in.
Peter, sure there isn't anything I can do to help?
Thanks, Mr. Craig, but I'm all set.
Know where you're going?
San Francisco first. After that, I'll decide where my future lay.
No, Peter, about that contract.
Don't explain. Don't waste valuable breath over insignificant cook and bottle washer like me. I fold 10 and slip away at night like Arab.
Okay, fold your tent and slip away. But I'll tell you one thing. This house is not going to be the same without the cook and bottle washer who's kept it going these past 10 years.
You still trying to boost my ego, Mr. Gray?
I couldn't care less about your ego. But I'll tell you one thing, though. I care what you say to Kelly. I've never heard you give a bad piece of advice like you gave her.
Advice good. Important that you go out with important men.
Important? You don't know the meaning of the word. Has it ever occurred to you how important you are to Kelly? Do you remember when she came here with us the first time? Remember her manners, her talk? Who was the mother hen? You? Who took care of her all day long when I was down in the office? You? Who used to pack her lunch every morning and then chase her out to the bus when she'd forget it?
She don't take her lunch anymore.
That's because she's growing up, and you're responsible for that, too.
Why I get blamed for everything?
I'm not blaming you, I'm complimenting you. Here, pack her class picture. Do you remember talent night at school? Do you remember how unimportant she felt because she didn't feel that she could do anything in that talent contest? Who worried about her, huh?
You worry as much as me.
All right, so we collaborated worrying. 50% of the responsibility was yours.
There I go, getting blame again.
And how about that first time when she got the mumps while I was in New York, huh? And how about her first date? And the first time that she arranged a dinner party? Who taught her how to cook? Who even offered to eat the meal when I didn't show up?
Jasper made that offer too.
I'll tell you something. It may seem unimportant to you to bring up a little girl, but I can't think of anything more important unless it's bringing up a little girl and a helpless bachelor, too.
That I agree. You're pretty helpless sometimes.
All right, I have said all that I want to say now. Now, if you still want to go to San Francisco, go ahead. Here's a little envelope to tide you over.
How long before we get to San Francisco?
7 hours and 50 minutes. We just left Los Angeles.
Tell the engineer there's $5 in it for him if he speeds it up.
I'll deliver the message.
You think bringing up a young girl is unimportant, but I can't think of anything more important unless it's bringing up a young girl and a helpless bachelor, too. Do you remember when Kelly first came to live with us? Her table manners, the way she talked.
What's the matter, Uncle Bentley, baby?
Would you please come back and sit at the table? I don't mean this to be entirely a criticism of you. I'm equally at fault. But you're being raised like this was a gypsy camp.
When you gypsies want dessert.
Now, as of tonight, there will be no more phone calls while we're eating.
No more phone calls while we're eating.
Do you remember what we went through to keep my home life separated from my social life? As soon as we got Kelly off to bed. Remember talent night at Kelly's school? She felt she had no aptitude for anything. Who worked with her? Who coached her?
Mary had a lamb. Its fleece was white as snow. Everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. Followed her to school one day, which was against the rules. Made the children laugh and play. See a lamb at school.
Who taught her to cook? Who helped her prepare her first dinner party?
Oh, you do fine, Miss Kelly. Good luck with your first dinner party.
I'll need it.
And when my friends and I, by mistake, didn't show up, who consoled her? Who even offered to eat the meal himself? Do you remember her first date? How concerned we both were. Like a couple of mother hens. Sounds like a kiss giggle to me. Kelly's only 14 and a half, too.
Awful. Never let girl kiss me till I was 15.
Do you remember the time Kelly got the mumps while I was in New York? Who sat up with her, read her to sleep? And the time we sent her off to finishing school. We thought we were doing it for her own good.
He was sent off to school by a go-so crew.
Now cut that out, will you? Keep playing